So listen, Scott, good to talk to you. Strange times, obviously, been stuck in the house. And how have you got on in terms of training with your teammates remotely?
Yeah, it's been weird. It's different. I've never been on my phone so much in my life before. Group chats, people texting, people FaceTiming. But no, I've still managed to train, still managed to keep working, try to do bits and bobs. I've managed to get a bike in the house. I've been out running as well. So no, it's been different, but it's been okay in one way because I get to see the family, I get to see the kids and stuff like that. Which, as the season kind of goes on with the amount of games that we play, is always hard to see and spend time with them. But that's been kind of the only bonus because not training with your teammates, not seeing Celtic Park, Lennoxtown, it's hard to be fair.
Yeah, and in terms of being at home, how you getting on with the homeschooling? Have you found a new skill for yourself?
I think the kids are teaching me a few things. um, I wasn't the best at school back then, but no, it's good. They sit, they learn, they want to try and learn. We've got a 3-year-old as well, so he's in the middle of kind of learning how to write his name and kind of adding two and two together. And no, he's just trying to get there pretty much probably the same level as what I'm at now.
I was talking to John Kennedy and Jack Naylor last week, and they were saying obviously they put some programs together for you guys to do maybe competitions, 5K challenges, bike challenges, and stuff. Do you guys need that in terms of competition because that's the way you are every day?
It's been good to be fair because the group chat's been flowing back and forward. At the end of the week, Jack puts up a big summary of who's winning, who's done the most high intensity work rate, who's ran to the highest peak of some mountains, which Azure seems to be winning every day because I think he stays on a cliff. But no, it's been good. Competition's always good in the squad, whether you're in training, when you're in the home. We've all got the bikes, they're all linked up as well. We've got the heart rate monitor, so you kind of they put the challenge on, we accept the challenge, and we've got to try and fight against each other. You just don't want to be that last position, no matter who you are.
Because I was wondering, as a captain, this is probably the biggest challenge in terms of dealing with the players because you used to deal with them every day on the training pitch in the dressing room and keeping their spirits up, keeping them going. You're having to do that, as you say, with WhatsApp chats and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've managed to speak to quite a lot of them, to be fair, and it's difficult times for everybody. Everyone's in the same situation with the foreigners that are still in Glasgow on their own. So you try and keep in touch with them as well. And you don't want them being left alone. But to be fair, most of the foreigners kind of chat and go around. Well, not go around, but chat to each other online and stuff like that. So they keep in quite in good contact with each other that way. But it's just about just trying to keep everyone's spirits up. And as soon as I find out anything from the manager, Kendo or Peter, I just try and make sure I pass it along the line to all them. Then I get texts back and forward, and it keeps you in touch with all the lads as well.
Now, when I first dialed you, you noticed that the beard, I've started to grow my beard again, and you'd shaved it before for Celtic FC Foundation, but by the looks of you, the fact you're growing your hair, it could be your clippers you're using yourself before too long.
It's slowly getting there. It's just got two fullbacks that are pushing on really, really well, Carlos and Cafu. Uh, it's boredom in the house. I don't have to shave my head for anyone, for any games or any occasion or that. So I says to the kids that I'm going to let it grow, and they can actually see me with hair for once before I eventually shave it off. But I think they're more like wanting to shave it off than what I do. So they're looking forward to getting the clippers and getting a shot of shaving dad's hair.
Are you going to clip them with the clippers on your head?
What's the worst that can happen? I could end up looking like you again, pal.
That sounds like another TikTok video. I think I wonder how many people are going to be trying to put their t-shirt on the same way as you did.
Oh no, I've ripped all my t-shirt and everything. The kids were trying it because there's a couple of them in the school that have all been sending back and forward. Then all the parents started sending it back and forward. So the kids were like, "Come on, Dad, go and do it." So I was like, "Ah, pair of jeans on as well." So I wasn't really too confident. Managed to rip the t-shirt. Surprised I didn't rip the jeans at the butt as well. But at least I managed the challenge. That was one good thing, and hopefully a few people enjoy attempting it as well.
Yeah, listen, Matt, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to attempt it.
Come on, put that on TikTok. It'd be lovely.
No. Well, listen, this week as well, they just announced the nominations for Player of the Year and Goal of the Season. And again, I'm not going to ask you to say who you think the Player of the Year would be, but I think this year it's one of the hardest years to choose because so many of the team, so many of the squad have played really well. It's been a real team effort this year.
Yeah, I think the lads have been very consistent this year. I think there's been some great performances on regular basis. I think when you look at Cal McGregor, James Forrest, always there. Ryan Christie's getting better as the seasons go on as well. And then you've got Hodgson, who's been unbelievable. You've got Azure as well, that seems to be getting stronger and stronger. And then you've got young people coming through, like Wee Frimpong's been. He's been a breath of fresh air, to be perfectly honest. He's been good, and he's lively about the changing room as well, which is always good to have.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, as I say, I won't ask you to pick your player. Is there any particular highlights of the season that have stood out for you this year?
I think Lazio away. Lazio was a huge game for us, and Ollie's goal, I think it was 30, 40 seconds to go or something like that, and it shows you the team effort and how hard we worked. And it was more not about the one individual, but about the performance that day. Ollie's came on and he's just shown that why we've got such a strong squad and strength and depth as well. And he comes on, top quality player like he is, and manages to dink the goalie and the celebrations and everyone going together, and even Hatem as well. And he's pulled his groin, and he's running down the touchline to try and catch the lads as well. So it shows you how much those games and those those away games in Europe means to us, especially us not being ever won in Italy before. So for us to do it the first time and to do it against a top quality team like Lazio, it was an incredible achievement.
Yeah, and that's one of the goals that's nominated for goal of the season. Are you gutted that you're not getting the chance to defend that crown that you won so well last year?
Well, I can't believe I've not got on it. uh, no, not at all. I think last year it was one of those ones that the ball came out to me. I just hit and hoped, and goes in the back of the net. Some of them go rose ed, and it was just my day, to be perfectly honest. And I think I've tried that once every season, so eventually one of them has to come off.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie's goal in Lazio, that must be one of the favourites then for goal of the season because of what it meant to everybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the one that sticks in my head more than anything, and especially a late on goal like that as well, and to get us the 3 points to put us top of that league and to put us through as well. That it was a huge turning point for our season as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking today, and tonight is always at 8 o'clock. People have been asked to go out and applaud for the NHS workers, and
Yeah.
I know from your own experiences in the past how much you appreciate everything that the doctors and nurses and everybody in the NHS are doing, and it must be good when you see everybody else appreciating the work that they're doing every day to help keep people safe.
Yeah, they do an amazing job, to be perfectly honest, and they're working so hard now as well. And it's hard for them. They're not seeing their friends, their families. They're not even allowed to go home see their kids either. They're staying in hotels close to the hospital so they can work around the clock. They're taking in shifts, and it's probably going to be like that for the next 4 or 5 weeks for them as well. And it's already been 3 weeks, so you've got to respect what they've done and what they're putting in for us as well, because it's life changing this, and life's never going to go back to what it was before. People are always going to be remember this in the background, and how it's not been a pleasant situation. But then again, you've always got your friends and your family, and you maybe start to respect them a little bit more as well.
Yeah. Another thing, I suppose, is the foundation. I know you're a big supporter of the Celtic FC Foundation, and again, they've raised money and they're just helping people, different charities to help people who really need it the most. In terms of providing food, etc. Just now, which again, kind of just at the heart of what Celtic's all about.
Yeah, they always give back, and the foundation is brilliant, to be perfectly honest. And I've worked close with them for about years now, and what they do is phenomenal, because they go local families, they go families outside Glasgow as well. They work hard to try and bring everybody together. They bring people over from Ireland to watch games as well. They pay for things that they probably shouldn't do, and people that will never get the opportunity to do as well. And it's Christmas time, they're giving kids presents, they're giving people hot dinners as well, that's maybe not going to get that hot Christmas dinner. And they work so hard as well, and what they do is put that little smile on somebody's face, and it maybe a memory that they can cherish.
Yeah, and I'm guessing obviously we spoke at the start just the fact that you're having to train at home now, but I suppose like everybody else, you'll just be desperate as soon as you can, as soon as it's safe to get back on the training pitch with your teammates, but then also getting out to play at Celtic Park again.
Yeah, it's been a while, and plus I'm getting no younger as well. So, no, we're all looking forward to getting back to training, but we want it to be safe. We want everything to go back to as close to as it was beforehand, so that everyone's safe, everyone's well, and that we can go back in. We can get into the change room with 30 people in it, and we can have that camaraderie again, chatting away to your teammates that everyone's missed.
Yeah, and I was thinking as well when we were calling you, I'm wondering where the next unusual interview that you and I will have, because I've interviewed you while you've been driving to Lennoxtown in your car. I've interviewed you in the stage at the Armadillo. Now we're doing it via FaceTime, my house and in your house. So I wonder where the next one will be.
I'll have a shot in the bath if you fancy a wee FaceTime later on.
Nah, I think I just declined that.
That's all right. I'll put shorts on for you.
Well, listen, what to do is just make sure you keep those clippers sharpened, because I'll be looking for the beard to be shaved when we're all back at Lennoxtown.
Not a problem, Paul. I'll do that whenever you want.
Good man. Well, listen, thanks for speaking to us today, Scott, and stay safe, and look forward to seeing you soon.
You as well. Take care, my man.
Cheers, hail, hail.
Hello. Bye bye.